Ladies and gents, we're back again playing Season 12 of Hearthstone. Trying another day with the Mech Warrior. We didn't have a great day last time. Hoping for a better day today. Again, going through the strengths and weaknesses of this deck, it does have a fairly strong early game, especially around turn 3-4 when the Screwjank comes out and the Mech Warper is on the board. It has a very weak late game due to lack of removal, so if big taunts get on the board, it really has no solution to that. This is a fairly strong opening hand. If we can stick our Clockwork Gnome, which is not likely because he'll probably weapon up, then we can have our Mech Warper and Handsome Meccano. We'll keep it. Maybe we'll live the dream. Who knows? But anyway, this deck to me is it's good in early game and it just loses steam as it goes along. Very likely that he is going to weapon here, so I think the play instead is to get Mech Warper out on this turn. It gives us enough to take down the Shield Bearer if we... Wow, okay. He hated that opening apparently. I'll take it, it's a win. We got 60 gold. That gives us enough for a pack, which we'll do after these games are over. Anyway, yeah, the deck has a fairly strong early game, but it fades as it goes along, and I think you really need to press for a win by about turn 7-8. And the deck is screaming to me to be more face-driven than I've been playing it. So it wants to put as much damage into the face as possible while still trying to maintain board control but not making even trades. If there's an even trade available, go for the face instead is really kind of the way I'm thinking of playing it right now. But I don't know that for a fact. I mean, I've read up on how people have played the deck and they say, no, you got to keep board control for the entire time. But I'm going to try being more aggressive to the face. And it might depend on which class I'm playing too. But you saw in the game we played last time against the Paladin, getting into the face was very important in that game. We have no good answers to the Zombie Chow until turn 3, so that's a bit unfortunate for us. We'll armor up if we don't draw anything good.
Reporting for duty.
Still no good answers. Yeah, we could coin out the spider tank, and I think that's what we need to do here. We need a board presence right now.
Put this apple on your head.
So I'm assuming he's going to have muster if he's playing Knife Juggler. The play here might seem to be, yeah, well, I mean, this is the only one we've got anyway, so we'll go into here and into here. I should have done that in reverse, and I'm an idiot. Too bad that he had the True Silver because we had the Screwjank ready to go. Oh boy. Well, did we sack our Mech Warper for the last charge of True Silver? We don't have a turn 5, strong turn 5 play right now. And we could do both next turn, so I think we don't bother with it. And we'll keep our last charge of the weapon up.
Hurry up. Defensive systems online.
He can still take down the Mech Warper, but at least it's a little harder hitting than it would have been otherwise.
duty.
Okay, we've got 6 mana. We could do a 4/7, which still makes killing the Belcher awkward. We could do Shredder armor up. We could do a Sky Golem. Sky Golem can take the Belcher out next turn, but he can put his Belcher and this guy in, which he probably won't do. I think this is the better play of them all, and I think we'll just hold back. It's too bad that we didn't pull a Death's Bite or an Arcanite Reaper, because then we would have been able to deal with the Belcher fairly easily. The Fiery War Axe is great from early game, but once we get into mid game like this, it's not the best. If he wants to do that, I'd be happy. Okay, he realized that that was a mistake. So we do have the Arcanite Reaper, which is good because now we can get through the Belcher. We'd have 2 mana left over, which is only good for armor up. Other options, we could play another Sky Golem. We could buff with the Screwjank. But I think we sacrificed the last charge here, put the Arcanite Reaper out.
Shields off. Red alert. Back from the junkie.
So we're going to keep the pressure on here, and I think the best way to do that is to play out a Sneeds. And since we drew a Death's Bite, I think we're going to go put 5 damage. We could do it here. I don't know. I mean, before I was playing this game, I said, hey, let's go face on this. How does he trade in here? He's got to get 7. That's all he's got on the board. He could Equality, Consecrate. He could Equality, put that in. He's got a lot of options for removal here. He's playing anti-Keelbots, which means that some of the damage I put into face can get mitigated very heavily. There's no good trades to make with the Screwjank. I could kill off the Quartermaster, but it's only 2 damage. I think I'm just going to go face. This is very aggressive, and I could get punished for it, but we'll try it.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. 7 damage on the board. We've got 11 damage. We could get another 2, which would be 13 damage total, which is not enough to get him nice and low. So we got 5, 7, 9, 10 damage that he's got. So we need to work on clearing his board a little bit. And I think the way we do that, we can play 2 mechs. So what advantage does that give us? We could pump the Screwjank's attack. So that'll trade well with the Healbot. We can kill the Quartermaster. And I'll go face there simply because next time when I attack I can kill the rest of what's on his board. I'll take the 3 extra damage this turn. Muster, quartermaster.
Reporting for duty.
Well, if he doesn't have a quartermaster this turn, that's he probably still does. Yeah. It would have been a horrible play because of the Death's Bite. So what do we have for damage here? We've got 7, 11, 15. We need 4 damage. Can we get that anywhere? I don't think we can. Nine, 10, 11, 15, 16 with the... Oh, that's only minions. We have 15 damage. We're 4 short. And nowhere to get it. So can we survive? That's the next question. So we could take out... we could take out 1, 2, 3. That'll leave 6, 8, 10 right on the nose.
Well played.
The greed, man, the greed is what got me in that game. So, there wasn't, I mean, we got into a really terrible situation in early game there. And didn't recover from it. The quartermaster play was overkill. Obviously, the last one was overkill. So I'm not thinking that that was a turning point in the game. And there wasn't anything that I could do to prevent that anyway.
Versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild.
This is a very nice draw. We've had some trouble with druids in the past, and it's all due to big taunts. The 4/6 taunt has been our bane. And we got the dream draw here. All we need now is a Screwjank. The play is between Mech Warrior and Anoyatron. Playing Mech Warrior may encourage him to bring his shade out of stealth. And so I think the play then... Play is Anoyatron.
Battle commencing. Powering up. Powering on. Battle commencing.
Druid board clear is very weak, so the more presence we get, the better.
I must safeguard.
We could get the shade down here, and I think that's the better play than playing out the technician. How do we get the keeper down? We don't, I guess, this turn.
Battle commencing.
I mean, the keeper doesn't trade with anything on the board right now, unless he swipes or wraths or something. And I don't think he'll be able to take all of them, so we'll be able to activate our Tinkertown next turn. Okay, we've got 5 mana here, so we can play both Armorsmith and Tinkertown. We could put this guy into the Keeper for a good trade, or a good advantageous 2-for-1 likely. We'll kill this guy off and see what we get out of it. We do want to get that down ASAP, so I will 2-for-1 myself on that.
Battle commencing.
Where shall I strike?
Luckily for us, we have an Arcanite Reaper. Do we need to do an Arcanite Reaper here, though? I suppose we could do... This guy's kind of useless to us right now without a Screwjank in hand. We could buff his attack. No, we don't even need to do that.
Strike.
Swipe would hurt a bit here. Another taunt would hurt a bit here. I want to maintain board presence as much as possible, so I think I'll put the Arcanite Reaper into the Drake. We'll play out the Gnome.
I am ready.
And we'll get a Death Spite up. Armor up.
Strike.
Battle commencing.
Do we have lethal? So let's check lethal. We've got 8, 10, 11, 13, 14, so we're 1 short.
Battle commencing.
Strike.
Well played. Well played.
Is he just gonna be a jerk and slow roll me? Yeah, he's just gonna be a jerk and slow roll me. Oh well. Bad sportsmanship in my mind.
Well played.
Strike.
50-50 today. We have enough gold to buy a pack. Let's go buy a pack. I'm done with GVG packs. I actually bought some with real money, but I've never bought classic packs with real money, so I still have a lot of cards to acquire from classic packs. Oh, we're just getting complete junk here. Anyway, okay, we're still at rank 17, unfortunately. We've had a bit of mixed success with the Mech Warrior. We're done our quest now. So we can switch, we'll switch to something else. We've got Priest or Warlock. We could try Zoo next time and see if it'll work. I don't know how well Zoo works since the Undertaker nerf. I'd imagine it's probably still fairly viable, but maybe that's what we'll give a shot next time. Or we can maybe try Control Priest as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.